Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope from the 5th of April to the 11th of April 2020. This is for you coming from Aquarius. First, let me show you my email address. Here it is. And if you wish to have a 90-minute session with me, which will cost you USD $50, and that will be based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. Well, send me that email and I'll give you a lot of other information as well. We'll talk about that later. Sunday, the 5th of April, is going to be a very lucky 24 hours for you. Whatever you do in the morning and afternoon, your level of communications will be excellent and your actions will show that you are able to carry out duties very, very prominently. If you are able to go to your office, then you will show the skills over there. If you can't leave your home, then tell yourself to use the media, use the computers, use WhatsApp, use whatever gadgets of the information technology. Keep in touch with your people who are your superiors or your bosses, and keep in touch with people who can help you in the office. Business areas are also very important because many business planets are there during the whole day. Evening and nightfall, you are going to meet people unexpectedly, and you could meet them on the internet, or you could meet them using information technology, even if you can't meet them personally. Chase for the romance you want throughout the whole day. You'll get a wonderful sense of getting what you want. Evening and nightfall, you can meet people unexpectedly as well. Well, the planets of the internet or the planets of the internet are all there, waiting to help you in many, many ways. Monday, the 6th of April, is going to be a very lucky 24 hours as well. You are going to be rewarded in some way Monday, the 6th of April. Some good news wants to filter to you. So excite the situation. Contact people that you expect good news from them or from whom you expect something or another. Tell yourself that what you say is going to be very creative. So you can talk, even if you can't be out, you can talk to people about your job, your bosses, or the business areas. You can vie for the contract that you want, and you can chase for that because your level of communication and your level of creativeness will be very high. Evening and nightfall, many business planets are around. So even if you can't be out, tell yourself to talk over the phone or talk over the internet. Use the media because your level of communications during the whole day is going to be just superb. And you can exchange ideas and you can give advice. And that way you will be able to make good contacts as well. Tuesday, the 7th of April, is going to be not a good morning and afternoon. You have to be very careful. Don't expose yourself in any way, even health wise. The bad luck will just come at you. Stay away from people that you don't agree with. Don't talk to others about your personal plans. And if you're moving around, move around slowly because accidents of all kinds can happen. So you can be disappointed in the morning and afternoon of Tuesday the 7th. So be very careful about this. Evening and nightfall turns wonderful. That's how a day can change. And evening and nightfall, your level of creativity is going to be very high. So speak to people that you can do work with or work for, and you'll be able to get some very good results in everything that you do. Wednesday, the 8th of April, starts brilliantly for you. Everything you say and do will be excellent. There are long term planets moving around. So, long term bonding with somebody, whether connected to job, whether connected to business, whether connected to relatives, whether connected to loved ones, the bonding will be wonderful. And you can also meet people where you can start a long term romance as well. So you can do that from your home. But if you can be out, then it's good to meet people as well. Evening and nightfall, you have to be very careful. The planets of accident are bad. And when they are back, you have obviously will say things wrong, or you may expose yourself to accidents. They can also be health accidents. So take care. If you don't need to be out in the evening, nightfall, don't. Because if you do, you're open to risk of any kind, whether it's financial, bodily, whether it's physical risk. Thursday, the 9th of April, is going to be a very anger planet day. Well, in the morning and afternoon at least. These anger planets make you very aggressive in your speech. They make you aggressive in your action. So take this soft approach, which simply means use words which are soft, the tone of voice which is soft, the body language which is soft. And that way you'll be able to do very well for yourself. Tell yourself in the morning, afternoon to avoid people who want to say things that might cause a confrontation of any kind. Evening and nightfall turns wonderful. These are long term great planets of yours. You coming from Aquarius, the bonding will be wonderful with people that you want to be close with for the sake of bettering your job, for the sake of improving your business. And even if you can't meet them personally, meet them on this ability to have social exposure. Use the computer, use your phone, and try to connect to people that you can do something for. It'll be worthwhile. Friday, the 10th of April, you have to be very cautious. It can be a very nasty morning and afternoon. Basically, you can be disappointed, or what you say may be misconstrued, and that would be a problem. So say less and do less in the morning and afternoon. Avoid people or situations where there might be trouble. And if you don't, and if you shouldn't be out, don't be out, because you are going to expose yourself to very much risky situations. So be cautious in the morning, afternoon of Friday the 10th. Say things carefully, do things carefully, and play safe. Evening and nightfall, the anger planets are back. So it's going to be a difficult day for you, Friday the 10th April. So these anger planets are back, and you have to use words very carefully. You will make anybody angry. And watch out for people who say things to you that make you angry. So you got to stay away from any kind of situation that catches fire in some way or another. And why not take the soft approach again and again? Tell yourself the whole day. Take the soft approach. Saturday, the 11th of April, many emotional planets are there. They are not against you, but they make you oversensitive. They make you changeable. They make you moody. So you got to stop that, tell yourself, because whoever you are with would find you a very difficult person to be with. And tell yourself not to just even imagine insults, because you will just be oversensitive even doing that. Evening and nightfall doesn't seem good. So I'd rather that you don't go out. You'll be exposing yourself to some kind of problems or another. So stay away from company of people that you know is going to go wrong. Stay home would be better, because there's nothing much to gain in the evening nightfall of Saturday, the 11th April. Now, this 90-minute session that I talk about, it will cover your next 9 years, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. I'll talk to you about your next 9 years. And I'll give you a lot of information, your lucky colors, lucky gemstones, your lucky directions, a lot of information. And more than that, more than that, I'll be able to help you in this next 9 years in all areas of your life, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. And that would definitely put you on a very good streak to get the best out of you in the next 9 years. So send me that email, which I showed you, and here it is again. And all this will be based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms. So I look forward to having a meeting with you, and let's get down to this. It was good talking to you, and I wish you a good week. Thank you, and be safe.